to the music. OG business. Yeah, I got it, buddy. They wanna take it from me, but I'm right around with it, running on. Born with 40 out on. Want his head, put a water on me, know the cash changer holding me.
Is there a moment when you're playing 2K where you think, man, this is why I play the game?
Seeing myself for the first time, that always sticks out. So anytime I see myself, my little brother's in the game too. I think that usually kind of makes it a little more real.
And now you're an NBA All-Star, so your NBA All-Star self is going to be in the game too.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be in there with the jersey. Hopefully that boosts my rating a little.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. A look at the 76ers starting group. Andre Drummond is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. And for the Lakers, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Kobe is out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. Oubre outside. Richard, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Maxey with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
Maxey really just does everything. Selfless young player.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Maxey, it's deflected. They get it back. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now James, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Kobe can't get that one to fall. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
And a nice shot by Bryant. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Maxey. Vanderbilt with the block. And he recovers it.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
From deep, Bryant. And he recovers it. Doncic kicks to LeBron. From downtown. And Kobe Bryant gets the 3. Kobe's got 12 in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Oubre outside. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Lakers on D. They lead by 4. And it's Oubre off the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Here's Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 14 points for Kobe Bryant.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now Maxey, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Back to Maxey. Three-pointer. And James pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bryant and Kobe throws it down hard.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Doncic with the steal. LeBron kicks to Hachimura.
Philadelphia foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come.
Here's Bona. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Lakers leading by 8 on the wing, Kobe. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Kobe's got 18 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Oubre can't get it to go. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
And the 76ers call time here. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Edwards dishes to Butler. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And here's Bryant for 3. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Just doing the job on the backboard.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort. Not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for LeBron. Oubre against Bryant. Oubre can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so it's Kobe Bryant making
3. The 76ers 12.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a of focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Kobe in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Los Angeles leading by 23. Bryant adds a 2-pointer. The rebound by Yabusele.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebounded by the Lakers.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Grimes. Hasn't made one yet.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's Kobe from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wendy's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
And here's Bryant for 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now, here's Maxey, covered by Hayes. Bryant outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Some changes for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
The 3 from Bryant. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hand. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Maxey. Lakers with the rebound. Kobe, that's for 2. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Maxey.
2 minutes remaining.
Off target from outside.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production. I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. And they're moving it up. Kobe Bryant again. Bryant's got 56 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Grimes. He's defended by Reeves. That's tipped. And they get it back to stop the run. And Drummond throws it down. Benson with it. Nothing on the board. Bryant looking around. Nailed from three-point land.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Here's Maxey. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
And here's Bryant for three. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Yabusele can't hit. Lakers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Launches a three. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Oubre for three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Outside, Kobe. From deep. And again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points and 4 rebounds. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big...
And that wraps up the...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half.
Good, another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. Pass to Yabusele. From 10 feet out, and he drops that one in.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Now, here's Bryant. Defense is right there. Fires for three. No good there. Philadelphia shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Here's Oubre. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in mid-history.
This is a game that every player dreams of having from the arc. He's living it. It is almost unreal the way he is shooting threes.
Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 15.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Hayes finds Bryant. And got it! Another basket.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
Connects Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
They get it again. And Drummond kicks to Oubre. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You cannot play worse offense.
Hits it again.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Here's Oubre. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And with the success they've...
And another one falls. Amazing.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. No good from Yabusele. The Lakers on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And here's Kobe for 3. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith comes. And Goodwin subbed in for Bryant.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D
and they go to the intentional foul.
I'm not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bryant's checked in, and the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Butler against Kobe. Butler kicks to Drummond. Back to Butler. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The shot's good from Bryant.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Driving to the basket. Dalton, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Strong work from him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
1:19 left here in the third quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The 76ers again can't hit it. On the wing, Kobe shoots, connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And finished off by LeBron.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And Bryant slams it in.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Butler. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Vanderbilt finds Goodwin for three. Kobe, yet another bucket.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance.
100 points, a mark that's stood since 1962, but Wilt's record has been matched here tonight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got LeBron James, Rui Hachimura out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Vincent in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it's Bona with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Doughton rebounded by the Lakers. Finney-Smith's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Fires away from way outside. The shot by Kobe, no good. The 76ers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Doughton, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it there.
Outside, Kobe. And yep, another basket.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
Pass to Hood, Schifino. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's Kobe missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And the rejection by James.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Walker's checked in for Philadelphia. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The three ball. Bona, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Kobe gets the bucket.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
To Schifino. And the 76ers get it back. And it's denied. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good. Bona.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
The three from Bryant. Good. And the assist goes to James. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Tipped away. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. On up the court. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Okeke grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Good Shafino. And that one is stuffed right through.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Finney Smith kicks to Goodwin. Lakers working the ball around now. And here's Kobe for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Good Shafino. Shot is off. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. And Bryant gets it to go.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Count the basket.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
This one for 3. Hands it from downtown.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Here's Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Outside, Walker. Here's Bona. He's covered by Hachimura. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal series. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kobe Bryant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here's Butler. They need this, and the layup is good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. All sorts of time. The rebound by Bryant.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tried that bad again.
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his third foul of the game.
Now into the lineup.
Here's Butler.
Your Lakers, Austin Reeves. Lakers foul, Gabe Vincent.
And the first one at the line is good.
Foul, third team foul.
That one is no good. From deep three-point land, Reeves can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for